Hi, you guys. So I'm going to let you listen to a little bit of what Tasha K had to say about Dr. Bryant her recent interview with Paul Pierce on his podcast. And I'll come back on the other side. I just find it interesting that she keeps going in on this lady. I'm just kind of curious why.
Hi, Dr. Bryant. How you doing? You have to ask yourself, when it comes to Dr. Bryant, she's the same one that called out Cam Newton and Nick Cannon and them for being narcissistic and toxic, having all these babies with different women, even though the women decided to have babies with them based on the financial status of the men. So we have to do it both ways. We can't just blame the men when it's the women are the receivers. Ain't nobody dumping no babies in me unless I allow it. Dr. Bryant here has a brand. She was counseling teenagers and troubled teens and everything like that, telling them not to be hoes, even though she never gave up that lifestyle. But here's the thing. When these people end up building their brands because they have no other means to make money, and when they rip you off, because I'm sure there's going to be some books, some courses and stuff like that that's going to come out via her, and then you're going to find out, oh my gosh, she never liked men in the first place because her girlfriend booked her on Cam Newton's show for her to sit up and drag men because she's never liked men in the first place because they never treated her how she felt like she should be treated. So by default, she gay. She's not even a real gay woman. Go ahead. Watch this brother. Shout out to this brother in the pajamas that done called out this code y'all playing with.
There's boundaries to keep that relationship healthy.
Yeah. What's your situation right now?
What you mean situation?
Like,
Happy?
You got a man?
I'm dating. I'm single, but I'm dating.
Single but dating?
Now, I know she was at one time saying she wanted to give dating advice, or she was going to start some type of dating show. I don't know if that's up or not. I don't know if that has anything to do with her attitude. But I just find it funny that she's making this big to-do about her relationship when she was in awe over Kevin Samuels. So I don't know. Maybe I missed something. You guys can let me know in the comments. You know, she loved her some Kevin Samuels. You still can't really say anything about him today, right? She might say something. So I just find it weird that she would have an issue or take issue with her being single, or saying that, you know, her relationship is not a committed relationship. Some people just are not in committed relationships right now. You know what I mean? Like, that's not to say that she won't be at some point. Now, even when I was listening to some of the interview between Dr. Bryant and Paul Pierce, I believe it was Paul Pierce, and I think that's his wife. I don't know. I believe they have a podcast together, and he started asking her about her relationship. I don't have the clip, but you guys can. I'm sure you are seeing it on the other blogs, because some people feel like he got her, but you could tell that maybe what she was saying wasn't necessarily what it was. I feel like she probably just didn't want to put him in her business. Right. And that's understandable, because then, the conversation could have went in so many other different directions depending on what it is that she just don't want to say. But I didn't think it was a big deal the way Tasha K is making it a big deal. But I think I saw a video from Tasha. I think I saw a video from Tasha going in on her before. Let me know what y'all think about that whole situation in the comments. And I felt like Dr. Bryant was saying some other things during that interview that were worth listening to. I don't think people have to necessarily be in a relationship to give relationship advice or dating advice. But when you start going off into saying certain things about race and all this other stuff, I feel like, yeah, you should be in a committed relationship, and we should see whatever it is that you're saying actually working. Because a lot of these black men jump online saying a whole bunch of stuff, but then their marriages do not last, regardless of who they are married to. That's always the point. I don't think that she can't give dating advice. Obviously, if she's dating, she can give dating advice. She understands what that is, right? And she's of a particular age. I'm sure she just didn't start dating yesterday. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what angle Tasha K is coming from with all of this. Let me know what you guys think, because Derek Jackson is no longer married, and he was out here giving advice. People was listening to that. Kendra G is out here giving advice. She's not married either. So, Yeah, I don't get it, Tasha. I don't get it. But you guys let me know. And then the whole gay thing, like, I remember when Tasha first, was on YouTube, and I think she had several different women on there. I don't know for her or her friends. But one of the girls was supposed to be her best friend, and some of the other YouTubers were saying that was Tasha's girlfriend. Do you guys remember that? If you go way back with Tasha. So it's kind of interesting that she's trying to call somebody gay when people have said the same thing about her, and they still say it. The other thing I wanted to bring up about Tasha, since I'm on the topic of her, ever since Jaguar said that her husband was being AI'd into videos, I haven't seen her husband. If you guys are seeing him, let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video.